What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another video. Very exciting. Finally, Superman toys are hitting the shelves. I was at Walmart this morning and I saw a bunch of cool toys, most of which we've already reviewed on the channel at this point, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of show you like an in-store look so that way you can see the Kaiju, the Yeti, Krypto the Super Dog, these cool little Chomper guys, which I did end up buying some of those. The 12-inch figures are there. The 6-inch figures are there. The 3-inch figures are there. 4-inch figures, unfortunately, are nowhere to be found. And I was there this morning trying to find Metamorpho and Hawkgirl, the single card releases. Unfortunately, I didn't find that. I did find the roleplay cape, which I didn't purchase, but it does look cool, and it comes with a piece of fake metal to bend. It looks like there was one 12-inch Ultraman and one 12-inch Hawkgirl, a couple Mr. Terrifics, a couple Guy Gardners, and mostly it was all 12-inch Supermans. Same thing for 6-inch. So this is what I got from Walmart. I did get the 12-inch Hawkgirl to compare to the 4-pack one, and then I got these 3 little Chompers. I got Krypto, Baby Kaiju, and Baby Joey. The Chompers were $5 each, and they're actually pretty cool. I feel like they would go along very nicely with some Funko Pops. So here's Krypto, and he does have a lot of articulation, so that is really nice. And they chomp just like this. I've got links in the description, in the bio, so that way you can check these out if you're interested. They have been on Walmart on the app for quite some time. So originally, the reason that I went to Walmart was because it showed that they had 6-inch Hawkgirl and 6-inch Metamorpho in stock. I immediately purchased and then did the drive-up pickup the next morning. They had canceled Hawkgirl, and then they told me Metamorpho was fulfilled. And the guy who brought me Metamorpho really ended up bringing me Green Lantern. So it didn't go very well. I returned Green Lantern. And when I was at customer service, I asked them to scan the other stuff and tell me what's what. And they told me basically like the UPC is the same for all of these. And when I rung them up, sure enough, like when I rung up this one, it rung up as Superman, Hawkgirl. And when I rung up each of the Baby Kaiju guys, or these little Chomper guys, they just all rung up as $5 Superman. Everything rings up as Superman. So apparently at Walmart right now, there's no differentiation between what is what. Alright, so I got the tags off the Chompers, opened up Hawkgirl. The Chompers are actually really, really cool. That is awesome. If you're a Funko Pop collector, these are going to fit in great. And they definitely have some nice articulation. Krypto's got movement in all 4 legs. His tail even moves. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. His head moves, and then of course he chomps. And there's like a little tab back here, so that's great. You can like put your finger on the tab, so then it's really easy to like chomp. So that is pretty cool. I like that a lot. The Baby Kaiju, similar thing, although he's got, 2 hands and 2 legs. So they're a little top heavy, of course. Their heads are huge, but yeah, he chomps. And does his head turn? No, it looks like his head doesn't turn. But he chomps, and his arms move, and his legs move. And yeah, pretty cool guy. So nice, you can have him chomp. Very interesting. Spin Master's never done anything like this before. So it really kind of makes me wonder, like, why we're getting these now. Maybe it's a new initiative from DC Studios. I don't know. Here's Baby Joey. I got some speculation on who this is, but I don't want to say. But he definitely looks like a baby, and that's very interesting. He's got, like, 2 teeth on the top and 2 teeth on the bottom. He's definitely got, like, a onesie thing going on. And you can see, like, he's definitely, like, actually a baby, because for the onesie, you can see where it attaches in the back for the diaper changes. So very interesting. His head also doesn't turn, but he does have articulation in his arms and legs. So that is very nice. And I really feel like, again, if you're a Funko Pop collector, like, that's probably where you're going to thrive with these. I don't know if there's a Baby Kaiju. I believe there's a Krypto, and I don't know if there's a Baby Joey, but I got a couple Funko Pops here. Unfortunately, I don't have a Superman nearby. And I believe they're all up for pre-order, but none of them are available right now. Let me get Krypto to stand there. Yeah, that's cool. So here's Supergirl, and she looks really, really good there. And here is Shazam. They look great next to these guys. Look at that. That is fantastic. Definitely, if you're a Funko Pop collector, You're gonna like these Chompers. They're awesome and they're cheap. They're only $5 each. All right, you guys, for Hawkgirl, I can confirm some things. The paint is different, just barely. I think it's really only just on her jacket. And then, of course, the wings, there's also a difference there too. But I'll show you right now. I haven't attached the wings yet. So our single card is the one that does not have wings attached, and our 4-pack one has the wings attached. So you can see basically right here, it's just this gold trim instead of being just like kind of yellow. It's metallic. So that is the difference for Hawkgirl. The helmets kind of look the same, and I think that's it. Just a little bit of gold trim on the jacket. And then the wings, there's also some differences there. And that's like this like sparkly, I guess, thing that we get on those, and we don't get any sparkle here. And it's really tough to kind of pick up the sparkle on camera, but you kind of can. You can see like it's like glittery at some angles. Very hard to see. But yeah, if you watch my full review, you'll see that. These wings do not have any sparkles of any kind. So yeah, very, very interesting. We'll go ahead and attach those wings. And then, of course, you know, there's no mace. So if you were hoping that there would be a mace with the single card release, I can confirm there is not, which is unfortunate. The mace you will only get in the 4-pack, but that's okay. The 4-pack is totally worth it. Great price for 4 figures. Most of them have exclusive paint. There's the wings on the back. And Hawkgirl looks fantastic. Single release Hawkgirl for $10. Pretty phenomenal, you guys. I'm very, very happy with that. Great to have something different from the 4-pack, so I'm not rebuying figures, so that is great. All right, you guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you're finding in your local areas. For me, it was all in the toy aisle. There was no separate end cap or anything like that. It was just all right where the Superman stuff is now. It all just used to be DC stuff. So definitely interesting. It's all completely been replaced. The only Spin Master stuff right now for DC is the Superman movie merch. So that's very interesting. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Chompers. I would love to hear from you. And as always, you guys, the likes, comments, shares, support, subscriptions, it's fantastic. Thank you, each and every one of you, for the continued support. As I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.